Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So back in late May of this year, I caught COVID-19 for the fourth time that I'm aware of. There could have been more, but that was the fourth time that I was aware of. And I have a little bit of a nickname for COVID-19 cases that you get multiple times. So the fourth time, this time around, I called it COVID-76 because 4 times 19, right? So I got COVID-76 back in May, and this time was a little bit different in that I actually progressed into long COVID. Fortunately, I have since recovered. Now, I had a very fortunate case of long COVID. The only real symptom I had was a loss of appetite, and to a lesser extent, a little bit of mental confusion at some point in there as well. But the big one was the loss of appetite. And I didn't fully recover my appetite until about a week ago. And now looking back, that was actually a blessing in disguise, because during the time that I had no appetite, I was able to focus on a lot of things a lot better. I teach at a community college. Sometimes the students have family emergencies. Some of them work full-time and come to school. Other times I have other things that I want to do before or after the class, and I didn't have to think about eating. Like, I would get gig work that I could find, some of the some art projects that I thought of, and it was like a renaissance. I got all this art and made new connections at my job. I was going to board game meetups, and I had a lot of pocket money, right? I was going on dates both with myself and with other people, and just had a lot of time and money on my hands. I went to see several movies, and I can't really think about that anymore because my body will interrupt with wanting food. Not to mention the food costs money, obviously. And also I noticed that when I was dealing with long COVID, see, some of the metals that I like to work with in my art project aren't exactly completely non-toxic, right? Here's some bismuth. That might not make you very ill, but try melting zinc or tin. Oh my God, it'll give you a headache, and fortunately, none of that really accumulates in your body, so I'm not concerned about that. But it does have short-term effects. When I was grappling with long COVID, I didn't seem as sensitive to any of those chemicals. Right, not that it was any healthy for me, but I was able to get a lot of art projects done when my body didn't intrude with headaches, with fatigue, with just wanting food and all that. And I enjoyed a little bit of a renaissance where I made a lot of art. I made a lot of connections at work. I developed good interpersonal relationships at work, and possibly found my future partner. That has yet to be seen. July 18 will be the anniversary of Mary Curie discovering polonium, and it sounds like she might be my future distant mother-in-law. Now it looks like now. This is the Peter Renaissance Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Renaissance Show. Bum 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 bum. Anyways, I look forward to when I catch COVID-95. Maybe it will be another time when I discover something new in my life, make new friends, and discover new art. Maybe discover a cure for long COVID.